What's happening, YouTube family? Right back in this building with you guys. This time to talk BMF episode 7. And I will be having some of the crew come through in a few minutes. They're just all trying to catch their breath because we just did an amazing and blazing interview with Atkins Esteban. He plays a Cito on Hightown. Long career. Brother gives back. Doing this thing, he set the life game stage on fire. And if you missed the interview, it's already up on my YouTube channel right now. Please go check it out. Leave me your comments. Leave him your comments. Let us know what else you want to see him in because the dude has killer range. I say MCU is next for the brother. MCU, Hollywood Oscar, dude got range. Let's see where it goes. Coming through in the building first and foremost, it's the homie Moochella.
Yeah, I'm back, y'all.
Moochella, she's back.
Thank you, Lamont. I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh no, thank you. Thank Atkins. Thank Hightown. Thank Starz. This is what we do. You know, like I said, there's many ways you can connect people and connect good things, and that's what I've been trying to do. And I'm thankful that you was here to sharing this with me. And you know, my wife laughed at your comment too.
She did.
She laughed. She could tell that you really liked the show. She could tell that you was excited to see him on the show, and I think you did a good job as well.
Yeah, I can't be a mean guy, especially if you're a bad guy, you playing a bad guy good, which he does.
He's playing the hell out that role.
Look, I thought we wasn't gonna see him no more. I wanted to say this when I was on there with him, but I was so excited that I had like a brain fog. But what I was gonna say is, I thought once he went to jail, we wasn't gonna see him no more.
Right.
So that says a lot that they followed him to jail to continue out his story.
Oh yeah.
And he's still in the mix.
Oh yeah, he heavily invested.
Exactly.
And I made some predictions earlier this year that we might see a showdown between him and Frankie.
I think so too. I hope he freaking knock him off, yo.
Here we go.
But he's gonna put some hot ones in Frankie if he get out of jail.
He's gonna
do it in a slick way.
He's gonna have to. So again, ladies and gentlemen, in case you missed it, right before we came on air live, right now, we had this gentleman. He plays a Cito on Hightown. He was on for a great interview. He did a hell of a job in the interview. He does a hell of a job in that role. Please go check that interview out. It'll definitely be worth your 30 minutes. But we're in here tonight to talk some BMF. Moochie, you ready to finish this thing off till we get to?
Let's do this. Let's do this. We got to bring my girl Miss K in.
Miss K on her way. You know,
she got to doll up.
Yes.
Look.
Yes.
I told her when she do her review for The Harder They Fall, she got that Stagecoach Mary look.
Uh-oh, no, you didn't.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Look, that's my girl.
Now you know she like family with me too. Now you know she's
we all under the same umbrella, dude.
Right.
So when you with me too.
I'm with you, definitely with you. Let's break it.
You brought me in.
Yeah, hey man, I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Look, I want everybody to spread their wings and fly, fly like Coco Beware from WWE. Fly, baby, fly.
Look. I'm glad that you did. We're gonna interview the other dude too, Ray, right?
We definitely gonna. I don't know we're gonna get him, but we're gonna get the show creator, Rebecca Cutter. She wrote and created the show.
Look, I could see this going on longer because now that what happened in this last episode, if y'all ain't see it, y'all better get on the train, y'all.
Get on the train.
Get on the train.
I mean, it's getting so good. I might have to beg them to let me be a double on the show or something. Let me pass out pancakes. You know, let me be one of them cops. that's giving
Look, let me
Osito a
let me
hard
be
time.
the person when Osito get out of jail. Like I'm the family member that gotta stay there, and I just mind my business,
Right.
mind my business, and watch my court shows.
Exactly.
Look, you can
So
stay here, but I don't want to know what you're doing.
right. So Moochie, the people want to know about BMF now. They want to know.
All
Now
right, let's switch gears.
here's a little follow up that I didn't cover last night on purpose because I wanted to save some new topics for today.
Okay.
How did you feel about the way they was interrogating Nikki in this room? And you remember her daddy was like, "Tell everything," and the mama was a little scared to have her tell everything. And
Okay,
did you remember?
I'm gonna be play devil's advocate.
Okay. And then the Fed B came in here and was basically trying to coerce Nikki without a lawyer present. So what do you think about all that, Moochie? What you think?
I'm mad at the parents because they could have shut that whole interview down. Okay.
Because why? There was no lawyer
There was no
present.
lawyer there.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, once she started talking all this, oh, you can't lie to the police and this
Exactly.
and that.
Mm-hmm.
The father is like, tell the truth. But the mother, she worried about all her cubs.
Yep.
So you gotta look at it as a mother's point of view. She want to make sure everybody's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I can't. I know he's telling her to tell the truth.
Right.
But
right.
the mother, I have my mixed emotions with her.
Mm-hmm.
But she was right in this moment.
Yeah, Moochie, 100%. In this moment, just like you said, the mama was right because anything that they sit there and say and give that chick, they can just basically turn around and go use it against them.
Exactly.
Anything they say, and for her to be trying to harass that girl in the way she was doing, you know, that's out of pocket. That's kind of out of bounds. And the guy who's playing the dad, I forgot Hornsby. He's playing the hell out that role because sometimes
I like him in Grimm too.
You want me to tell you what I liked him in? I really loved him in Lincoln Heights.
Lincoln Heights, but Grimm is the one that I binge watched where I liked him in that too.
So he was good in Grimm.
Yeah, it wasn't like with that he was a cop in that, but I like the whole Grimm series because of the nature of the show.
Okay.
And even though it went 6 seasons, it could have went longer. They could have did an expansion on it, and I wish they would bring it back. That was a good show.
Okay. Now let me shout out the people. I didn't get a chance to shout everybody out because I was trying to focus on the interview. A lot of you people showed up for the interview, so let me shout you guys out. Alex, my little brother in Detroit. Thank you for holding me down. Derek, Cynthia, Natasha, glad to see you. Hey, I be trying to give you 1 or 2 laughs a video. I'm good.
Lady Melanie.
Big lover Ron.
Suburbia
Jones. That's your boy right there. Tressa C in the building. Iverson. Sierra Forever. I can't even pronounce that name. Contavia Hughes up in the building. You know, we're so thankful that you all came and you show out and you look out for my big brother Ron down there. What's up? Thank you for coming checking out. Yes.
And Ronald Cameron.
Yes. Thank you for coming to check us out as we was able to handle that interview. Good job, Moochie. I'm proud of you. Now, Moochie, let's talk about old Southwest T. He goes to Big L crib and he gets his ass an eyeful. Yes, he did. Big L is into the eccentric arts. The Nino Brown style arts, where you all up in their butt and breasts all out, and you ain't even selling no drugs. You getting painted like a tapestry. Hence the quote, Moochie, tap. Is Big L and T, is T gonna tap Big L?
I think so. He's intrigued by her too because she's an older woman.
Here's the catch.
She's intrigued by him too because she knows that he's not just about hustling and getting money. He wants an education. So I think she's gonna wet his beak with culture.
Mm,
You like
mm,
that, right? Wet his
mm,
beak.
mm,
And
mm, mm, mm,
she's gonna wet his
mm.
beak with culture.
She already done that.
And
Look
and
at the way he looking at her house. Look at this. He in there like,
look, I don't know if y'all watch Lamont's
oh boy.
prediction about the relationship thing. Y'all should go check it out.
Yep.
But I don't know if this the end, but I think she might be the chick on the side.
Big L,
Yeah. I think he
Mooch.
go I think he's gonna mess with her.
I
I feel like she's intrigued by him. He was turned on with what he saw.
yes, Lord.
And
We
if they
all
could keep business, and he might he might I was
no,
thinking he was gonna leave the game until I seen this scene.
no, I knew he wasn't gonna lead the game, but this is what I'm worried about. Big L is a boss. She's getting you. I mean, you see her house. She's so rich. She's got people in there painting folks butterball naked.
Mm-hmm.
If you that much of a boss, you know you're not supposed to be sleeping with your subordinates. Is she gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe? Literally.
I think she gonna take the banana and the tailpipe in. How about that?
What?
I
Lord have
think she gonna
mercy.
take the banana in the tailpipe.
Now,
Yeah.
now check this out, Mooch. There's somebody we can't forget about. You remember old Lala Anthony in like the first episode and how Southwest T was giving her the Geico eyes?
Is she coming back?
She coming back.
Ooh, I think he gonna have a little triangle thing going on like Ghost.
You mean like Reek?
Like
like,
yeah, like Reek. Okay.
like Reek ain't in a Reek is in a full-fledged triangle. You know, not a quadrangle. He's in the Bermuda Triangle. He's got Lauren, he's got Diana, and he got Effie.
Look, I'm gonna give it to y'all like this. He getting money, he young and he got stamina. You can't tell me he ain't gonna have no triangle.
Yeah, Southwest T gonna have. He might have a quadrangle. it might turn to a hexagon for all we know. It's gonna be multiple sides to that layer. So we think that's gonna happen, my people. We'll see where they go with that. My boy Darius Obama. Now we hinted around it. We ate around the cookie. We talked about it a little bit. Does he get any blame? Because people want to say it was him and Nikki's fault for running away from the bodyguard. Does he get any? Does any culpability go on him, Moochie?
I don't. I blame Nikki more than him.
Good point. Why?
I blame Nikki more than him because you know why?
Mm-hmm.
She saw what went down at the mall.
Right. Right.
She saw
Mm-hmm.
what went down at the mall. She knows that her brothers got some sort of beef where you got people being a bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the worst decision she made.
Right. And she was already tripping. She was definitely acting like a preteen or a teenager in those moments.
She was acting all hot, like how a fast girl, like
Uh-oh.
how the old folks say it.
That's how they say, a little fast.
She was being fast.
Uh-huh. Pissy seat pant girl. That's how my grandma them pissy seat pant girls. My grandma used to say about them women. Call them pissy seat, man. But so what do you think, Lamar? We can't even do this show without talking about him. How are they gonna sunset his character? Or do you even think, Moochie, that they're gonna sunset his character this season?
I won't say sunset. I could say hiatus.
Okay. Okay.
I think once he's like a wounded animal, so he's gonna go get himself back and then come back at them. And I think they're gonna feel like everything's all right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna come out of nowhere and just be a menace to them.
That would, let me tell you what would be great. Let's say that they run him out of town, supposedly, right? He goes out of town. He goes to a new town. 50 Cent create a new show. Lamar goes to Cali, gets him a crew, and then comes back to Detroit.
I could see him going to Georgia before Cali.
Okay. Say he go to Georgia.
I
Get
think
him
I think they go in there next.
right. Get him a crew, and then he come back to Georgia trying to terrorize the boys.
I just feel like he's just gonna be a thorn in their side. Like just when they think they got everything under control and they got a routine of everything and they starting to get comfortable, he's gonna come back.
That would be great. That would be great. I could see them doing that. I think
And
that,
only reason why I'm saying that is for the simple fact is this person is not dead in real life.
no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But I mean, end of the day, they are going to change up some of the continuity. You know what I'm saying? With the amount of fanfare, with the amount of fanfare that this show got this season, Moochie, there is no way 50 ain't got people writing scripts right now as we speak on how to keep the drama going, how to keep certain characters going for at least 3 more seasons. You can still stick to the source material the way Marvel does their comics and add different pieces to it that keep you close to the source, but you add your own spin-off to it. That's how you adapt something new that people have already read and know about in the past. And it would be great for them to basically somehow or another run Lamar out of town, or he goes out of town, and then maybe mid-season next year when it comes back on. Boom.
I could see him coming back. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yes. Boom. Here he comes. They thinking everything is good. Nikki go kidnap. Nikki get missing. Lamar got him, left a ransom note. Anything like that. Anything
y'all
like
seen all the stuff he had packed up in that bag when he was playing Turn on the Lights?
Didn't he?
He had a rope, zip ties, guns on guns on guns on guns, duct tape.
Moochie, the nigga looked like he worked with Dog the Bounty Hunter. Duct tape.
He had his whole kidnap kit.
Bro, I'm like, dude, you about to go play MacGyver, the Black MacGyver or some joint? Dude had a kidnap kit, had a milk carton that had a missing child on it. Like, dude, what the hell? And then you up there burning pictures of your adversary's house, right? You burn the picture while you sitting there eating a bowl of damn Cheerios. I guess you need to get your Wheaties in. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, ladies and gentlemen, another one of your favorite lovely ladies of life game has, in true runway fashion, excuse me, making me choke, strolled in here extremely fashionably late so that y'all can see them teeth that's so clean we can see our reflection. Here she is.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
I see the highlights, boo.
Yes, thank you, babe.
Oh, goodness. We about to get turned up for real now.
Yo, I could not get on. I sent you the message, but I know you probably wouldn't have saw it. But I'm like, I cannot get on. It kept saying error occurred. I had to switch browsers.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
So, but I've been listening to you guys, though.
So Miss K wanted me to share something with y'all. So Miss K, I'm about to share something.
Okay.
I'm about to share a prediction me and Miss K made a long time ago.
We was arguing over it, honey.
We was arguing over it.
You know our friendly arguments.
Yeah. Can y'all see my screen?
I could see it, but it's small.
Okay. I can see it. It's small, but I can see it.
All right, listen to this.
He's annoying with a purpose.
Of course. He's gonna get murdered with a purpose too.
Hey, we don't know that. We don't
He's gonna get murdered.
Now, who is this we talking about?
We talking about Detective Lopez.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. This is why I was. Could you imagine me getting up at 3 a.m. and I'm watching stuff where I'm talking to the screen?
No, I could not imagine
that. Because I'm like, I can't even watch this because
I know, because you know, yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So
yes.
So now that we got you here, Miss K, tell us how you felt about episode 7, your enjoyment, things you liked, things you didn't like, and then we'll careen back into the conversation after you give us your take on it.
I'm trying to figure out if there's anything I liked.
Oh.
Yeah, no, not to say that I didn't like the episode. you know, when I was doing my review, I was thinking to myself, like, wow, there's a lot of stuff that went down in this episode. This episode was packed with stuff.
It was
packed. And I kind of forgot that, you know, when I saw the leaked one, and then when I went over it again to watch it, I said, this episode really had a lot of stuff going on from beginning to end. And there was a lot of things that irked me, I think, more than anything. Especially with, I'm trying to figure out, I'm jumping, but I'm trying to figure out if I like Meech that much. Like, I don't know. He rubs me a certain way. Like he the wrong way. Yeah, the certain things that he does and the way he kind of acts, it kind of rubs me the wrong way. I don't like it. There's a lot of arrogance there, and I never liked arrogant people. So I'm like, I don't know if it's the actor. I think he does well. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if he means to come off the way he's coming off, because it's not. I don't like it. It just kind of turns me off a little bit.
He seems to come off like a Detroit OG, in my opinion. Okay. A lot of old heads kind of have that demeanor that he has. Yeah, and they do definitely listen to old school music right now. I'm talking young kids right now, like 20 years old. Think their asses is 45 listening to music from the 70s. And he comes off with that kind of grown old man demeanor as a kid.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So you know what it is about him with him? How when they went to the hospital, he was more concerned about her ratting him out than if she was all right. And that kid died saving her from getting kidnapped.
Yes. And that's the thing. And then that's how
even the brother saw that.
Right. And so, and it's kind of showing like these parallels between him and T. And it always makes me wonder, like, because, like, you know, I always say this, I don't know the story, the real life story. I'm trying to stay away from it. But it makes me wonder if there's a lot of truth to that. You know, is that why they separated eventually? Because the way Big Meech did things, you know what I mean? Like he kind of operates like he don't have like no soul a little bit, except for the murdering part.
I feel like we starting to see the beginning of the separation already when Terry went to visit. I can't remember her name.
Big L.
Big L.
Yes.
I think we're starting to we're beginning to see that, because she's trying to show him a different side of the business. Not right now, he's in the grimy side of it, and she's showing him a different side of it, where everybody don't have to see that.
Well, right. she certainly did show him a side that was bare as hell, didn't she? She showed him a bare naked side, and she did ask him about, you know, kind of school, and I think the answer she gave, I think that turned her on. I really do.
I feel like she is intrigued by him. We already talked about this, and then once he saw the tig old biddies.
And lots of them. I mean, she had them in every room.
And they out there and people drawing it.
I mean, every room in the house, she had them. All I could think about was Boomerang. And that's all I could think about. I was like, yeah, he's about to be up in a Marcus situation. That's where he's going to mess around and get into. Now, Miss K, everybody want to know. Tell me about your thoughts on Kato Rihanna and B Mickey.
What?
B Mickey and Kato Rihanna's relationship. So Kato, B Mickey was about to break up with her. He was going to smash one more time. And fellas, I'm telling you this again. If you know you're about to leave a woman alone, don't go over there to get the cookies one more time.
Smizzy smash. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just dash.
You liable to have yourself a Glenn Close situation. And for those of you that don't know Glenn Close, she did one of the most crazy women roles in the history of Hollywood.
Fatal Attraction.
Yes. You're liable to have that on your hands.
Boiling rabbit.
Yeah, what the hell, man? You boiled the man's daughter's pet rabbit. So, fellas, don't, and definitely if you're going to smash, make it a 1 minute thing. Don't go over there and put the loving on her, because you're going to really be crazy. But anyway. Miss
True.
K. He put it on her. They enjoyed each other. He leaves his house, left his gun in the house.
Without his gun.
Lamar gets in the house, touching all over the gun that we know was the one that killed J Mo.
Wow.
He sneaks out of the house. He comes back in. Kato in there cooking sausages and shit, trying to act like ain't nothing happened.
Like
and then she's able to sweet talk him into, we're gonna be Bonnie and Clyde, and we're gonna go after Lamar.
Get together, babe. Together.
Get it together, babe. Yeah, Miss K, talk
We're
about the whole thing.
We're gonna do it together, babe.
But first, Miss K, I gotta ask you this too now, because the people want me to ask you this. Did you notice when he pulled that gun on her boobs disappeared? What the hell?
What? No, I didn't know it. I you know what I think I noticed was that she was kind of flat.
Yeah, where'd they go at? I mean, two scenes ago when they were smashing, she had nice fluffed up breasts. They was nice and high. I mean, they were so high she probably could, and all of a sudden now
she could lick her cleavage.
Yeah, she could. All of a sudden now, what the hell? She out here looking like Little Bow Wow.
She probably had a body double. Okay. Just for that little part. You never know. Okay. Some of these actors are really, really serious about, that type of stuff. You see, they don't show when they have sex.
That's true.
So she probably has certain standards in her contract.
Okay. I can live with that.
Yeah.
So
yes, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So what did you think about this whole rigmarole, this scene with her, Mickey, Lamar, the whole nine?
Oh my! First, I thought it was like, wow, this guy Lamar done made it up in this man's house. He has no fear.
None.
So one thing I will say is that I never liked this whole relationship coming together. First of all, with Kato and B Mickey, but I believe her that she has. At first, it was for, to be his little mole or whatever. But now she really did develop feelings for the 50 boys as her little family. Mm-hmm. And she loves, I believe it when she says she loves B Mickey. Mm-hmm. And he loved her too. He got feelings for her because he wanted her to shut her mouth when she was saying, I love you. He says, shut up. He wanted her to be quiet because he's trying to shoot her. Yeah, right, bro. You was not shooting nobody. And let me say this, and I'm
something more
right. Let me say this, and I'm gonna pass the mic. Right, I'm gonna say this. If you notice, I just noticed everybody knows, right, how trigger happy B Mickey is, right? Mm-hmm. He even almost shot a little boy in this episode. Okay,
he did.
And he was so quick to get up, like, oh, let's go get this, whatever. When Meech came to him with the address, but it's like so my point is that he didn't want J-Mo to explain himself. He was just ready to get it done. Like, come on, I'm getting impatient. Just turn this. I'm getting impatient. Turn this water off or whatever, right? But when he came to find out some information with Kato, he waited. He asked her the question. Like, he did hold up his gun, but please, if he really wanted to shoot her, he would have shot her. He was not going to kill that girl. You got to realize this guy, like I said, who is trigger happy and don't give nobody no chance to talk. He just want to kill. Right. He wasn't going to kill her, And so it was not hard to predict that once she start crying and talking about, babe, I love you. It's me and you, babe, and you love me. All of this stuff. Come on now. Where'd Lamont go?
Yo, he left?
Yeah, it's just me and you, girl. Just me and you.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No.
Just us.
No. We ain't about to have no chingies up in here. No. Y'all is not about to hijack my show.
Just me.
Nope, it's not Chingy and Janet Jackson. No way.
Oh my goodness.
Look at Moochie, I'm gonna have to separate y'all too. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
What happened?
I'm gonna have to put y'all in timeout. So Moochie, how do you feel about the Kato B Mickey thing?
I feel like he's open. Dude is open, and he making mistakes.
You said
Look,
he making
done left the
mistakes.
gun in the house when he went
Yes, his mind
to
is
the store.
gone.
The block is hot.
Mm-hmm.
He love that gun. His mind is gone, honey.
So he got the
Right.
cookies on the brain.
Boy.
The
Mm.
block is hot. You leaving your hammer at the house.
Right.
Put your hammers up, y'all. Put Moochie's hammers up in the comment section. Put them hammers
Hammer
up.
at the house. The block is hot. You got cookies on the brain. You messing up.
Yes. And I hope y'all know.
He done cut his flat top off. So we know it's look.
Mm-hmm.
He sure did, didn't he? He sure did. Yeah.
I have been stalking that gun, guys. Like
too.
nobody's business. I'm talking about taking pictures and everything every chance I get. I'm gonna study. I'm trying to do a whole analysis. I'm just waiting. If I don't get enough, I'm not gonna do a video, but I'm studying the crap out of this gun.
I have too, and Miss K, I could make up bull job for real, but it's not nothing that's substantiating enough with enough support.
Right.
I mean, all we have is the hunch. He loves that gun so much because he's probably done killed his prize trophies with the gun. And the fact that they keep focusing on that gun over and over tells you that gun is going to have some significance down the road.
Yes.
And now in this scene, old dirty crusty Lamar done touched it. He up there talking about this nice ass gun, just touching all that, bruh. Ain't you a gangster? You don't know who this gun done shot and killed, and you out here just making love to it the way B. Mickey was till he got his nose wide open and Kato done jumped in it. And he left it right here on the counter, like Moochie said.
We already know we got one body on that gun. Oh no, actually two, because he said something about the mother. Like, so we want to say it's two bodies on that gun at least. The question is, who gonna get caught with the two bodies in the gun?
Yeah,
right.
Is it gonna be Lamar?
Yeah, they ain't bring that. Yeah, they ain't bring that gun up for nothing.
Exactly.
Now, right.
And he was supposed to throw this thing away a long time ago.
A long time ago.
He lied and said he threw it away.
Now, in the trailer review, Coach Cop comes and arrests B. Mickey. Do y'all think in that moment B. Mickey had that gun on him?
Oh gosh.
I hope not.
I want to say I hope not, but I kind of hope, because I need to get to the bottom of this gun.
If he did, if he did, the ball is in motion to set Lamar up.
Absolutely. So for me, I'm thinking he is going to have the gun on him just for that reason. And you see Coach Cop is trying to run game on him in the interrogation room, saying, I don't care for you. I just want to get Meech. So in order to do that, you've got to have something to hang over B. Mickey's head. But at the end of the day, you know, all these cats say they're not snitches. But again, my people, they are writing this as a story. They're going to add some twists, some plots, some ups and downs.
Exactly.
That ain't going to be true to the whole story arc.
Yes.
But I think they will be judicious in who they allow to do certain things. So do you think they will allow this character to be a snitch? I don't.
I really do think it's a serious possibility.
Really? What?
He seems like I said, I don't trust him. So you know, that's gonna be me. You know, I don't trust him, so I'm always gonna go that route. You know what somebody told me, one of my subscribers, when I did the video, they said that what if he is the informant? Because remember when Detective Lopez was saying, when he was interrogating little Nikki, he said, oh, we have a source that says that Meech kidnapped a rival's daughter. And I'm like, how the heck would he have a source? The only people that knew about that kidnapping was the 12th Street crew and the 50 boys and Mo. And the little girl didn't even know that she was kidnapped. So that means to me, you got inside man somewhere, right? I didn't think it was B. Mickey though. But the person was saying that B. Mickey, because of B. Mickey always going MIA, that could have been something as well, right?
I was going to say B. Mickey was missing though. So how would he even know what had went down?
Right. During that time when they took
didn't know anything happened, right?
He was gone.
Right.
B Mickey was missing. So he would not have known that they had took the little girl.
No, during that time he was around. Remember, he was there to beat up PM Slick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he was
right.
there. Yeah,
That's
he
right.
was there
That's
by
right.
that time. But he wasn't, he was there at that time. He wasn't MIA. So I don't know. I don't think he's the mole. I don't want to tell y'all who I think it is because I'm thinking about doing a theory.
You better do a theory because you know the mice is in the corner.
Yeah, don't say nothing.
And they gonna do some nonsense.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. We'll just patiently wait.
Right.
To see what you do, Miss K. We'll patiently wait for you.
The corner is gonna be trying to do some video tomorrow.
But look, you know
I'm
what?
not having it. Miss K gonna do one tomorrow. She gonna post it.
Yeah, get on it now. Miss K, we talked about this, me and Moochie, but we're gonna talk about it again.
Okay.
Talk to us about how you felt about how Darius Obama's mom was kind of, she was leaving minding her business, and then the Flannery mom seeked her out, and when she seeked her out, Darius Obama mama didn't hold back about how she felt that the whole reason her son is dead. The superseding thing, not the in the moment thing, but the superseding reason why her son is dead is because the Flannery's boy is into the drug game. What did you think about that exchange, Miss K?
I was just I didn't really have much to say about it because I'm like, listen, the lady, what can you really say? She's hurting. She just lost her child, an innocent young man. She's gonna be angry, and I don't know, it's not their fault what happened to her son. The chain of events and the circumstances, everything leads back to them.
Yeah.
But it's the little girl, like, I know we talked about this before. You want to run off with your stupid self. So, and then she got the nerve to talk about something. Oh, hey, Darius, it's dead because of you, to Meech. But you know what your brothers are into. So it's kind of, annoying, but I can't say much about what the mom said because, like I said, she's hurting and stuff like that. But I don't think she should have took it out on Miss Flannery.
I would rather her take it out on Miss Flannery than Nikki. I didn't like the way she was yelling at the little girl.
The little girl, yeah.
Leave her out of it. Now, probably the reason why she got in Nikki's face was because the police was doing bad policing. They up there telling this mama Nikki know more than what she should know, as if you're gonna make the mama the damn enforcer to get the information out of Nikki. That's your job.
Right. That was messed up.
Yeah, that was shady. Moochie, how'd you feel about it? That was shady on the police department.
With this, I feel like she approached her, but you basically approached her, but you still took the $7,000. You took the $7,000, and then you still blew up the spot and told about the son paying for it.
Yeah.
And if anybody she wanted to yell at, she could have yelled at Terry the whole time.
I also feel like she should have never, Meech's mother should have never approached her there.
No.
Yeah, right. Leave it. Just let her.
Like I talked about this yesterday, and I think for the simple fact is when Rock went to the house after I forgot his name. After
you said
Kanan's friend died. No, listen, can you hear me out?
I just wanted to make sure I heard the right name.
I feel like they didn't want to do the same kind of thing.
Okay,
so they didn't take it there.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So where you're not seeing something repetitive in the same type of show.
I got you. I understand that.
Somebody in the comments said that AOV, they said the Flannerys should have never attended the funeral. And that's I will say I agree and I don't. This is what I'll say. They shouldn't have attend the funeral, but they maybe could have came to the wake just to, pay your last respects. You know what I mean?
And then your name in the book and keep it moving.
Right.
And your boy Southwest T should have never showed up. He's supposed to be a crime boss on these streets. And not only are you have heat chasing you right now. So you're putting your whole family at risk, even more with you being there than anybody else that's there in the funeral. For that sake, he should have really not been there at all. He should have done exactly what his brother did and stayed away. But at the end of the day, he loved his sister.
The thing about it, he didn't even tell Meech that he was going there.
No.
I'm sure if he would have said something to Meech would have told him don't go there.
And maybe that's why he didn't tell Meech.
Because he knew. But he still has he still has a form of compassion with him.
Exactly.
Where he feels sincerely bad because he actually interacted with this kid.
True, but that compassion in the game you in can get you killed.
I agree, but I'm just, at the end of the day, he's still a kid.
Yeah.
He's still he's still a high school kid.
Yeah. But you gotta learn quick, man. You want to survive. Some of them, when the mother eagle has her baby, you know what she do at 3 months? She kicked the damn baby eagle out the bird's nest.
Drop him down.
And if that ass don't fly, he's dead. And that's kind of one of these situations with T.
She goes and soups him up.
You gonna get out this nest and fly?
She does not. As a matter of fact, I'm from Aden, North Carolina, and I've had the privilege of seeing a couple of these birds hit the rocks. I've had the pleasure of being in a tree because we had a favorite cherry tree, and I got a scar on my leg to this day because my fat ass up there trying to reach and grab the biggest cherry at the top. I miss, and I fall down the tree and get caught by my leg, and the branch went in my leg and cut it. And I still got it on my leg to this day. But also at the top of that tree was a bird's nest. And I don't know what kind of screwing this mama bird was doing, but it's like this chick was having babies every single year. Every year. And
she's getting it in.
Well, she needed to chill out and maybe she was getting it in because every time she kick a bird out, all of them ain't make it. Only a handful of them. It was a bunch of them that would just hit the ground, hit the rock underneath the ground, boom, dead.
But was she an eagle?
This was not an eagle. It was a hawk.
Because the eagles are supposed to. I mean, there was a lesson or something like the eagles are supposed to they do like a test where they drop the baby to see how they're gonna do, and if they see that they're not gonna fly, then they go back and they swoop them up, and it's kind of like they do that until they know how to fly.
This won't no eagle.
Well, I guess T is in a hawk type of situation.
This I can tell you right now that mom would just peek her beak over and look, and that's all she did. And I was sitting there, and I would go in there.
Okay, come on, you next.
Right, and I would go run to my grandma crying and stuff. It bothered me, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving right along, y'all.
Right.
See, Big Ron know what I'm talking about. NC, we got them chicken. Big Ron know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Okay, Miss K. I got another Kato situation for you. Kato was getting real thirsty in this episode. Look at what she did. She killed Lopez. She went and buried Bonds on the homie.
Murdered with a purpose, baby. Hey.
Like I said, she cracked his skull.
I can't with Miss K. Moochie, I can't with your little sister.
She did crack his skull. You heard how loud it was?
Oh my goodness. I mean,
she was talking about that last night, how loud it was. She cracked his skull.
Yeah.
Okay, there's not enough brain activity where he's dead.
What you trying to say, Mooch? You trying to say the doctor was a horrible actor?
I didn't say anything of the sort. When he came out, I was like, they know either he dead or he like one of them cartoons where you see all the birds.
Right.
The birds and the stars flying
swimming around your head. Yeah,
man. Oh, I like that. Young boy 24 said Lopez looked his killer in the eye early in the episode.
He did. Because when the E-Course police was scooping up everybody, she just took her clothes off and blended in as a female all over again. Next
Yep.
thing you know, he just looked at her on the phone and bam. He
Yes.
winds up being the victim of the headshot. Now, Moochie, do you think that they're ever going to make Kato have to atone for that killing?
I don't know.
Well,
Because Meech knows she did it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna throw her under the bus.
I don't think so.
Of course not.
I think it's just gonna be an unsolved murder because it was a bunch of kids out there with hoodies on.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
they don't know who did it. If they all keep their mouth shut, because now you said they're gonna bring him in and question him,
right?
Because she's frail like him, so you don't know if it was him that did it or her. Because remember, look, when everybody was calling her a little Bow Wow, look, once you put a hoodie on somebody, you don't know who's who.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Shout out to Awesome Speech. Shout out to Suburbia Jones. Got them hammers up for the mooch. Got them hammers up.
Look, BYG Smooth. He's saying he's spitting some game here with the little with what he's saying, and I'm agreeing with a lot of stuff. He said something about Terry, the one before that.
Okay.
Terry got bookmarks and his conscience gets in his way. You're right. Meech is street smart one, but he's nonchalant and with making the tougher decisions. I agree with that, but I think that's gonna be it's gonna hurt him in the end.
I think right now the two balance each other pretty well at this stage. That's what it seems like. They're balancing each other pretty well. But go ahead,
can I
Ms.
say
K.
something real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
You know, after she hit him in the head, she dropped the damn thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but she dropped it. Okay.
What was it, y'all? Was it a muffler?
It was, I don't know. Something metal.
Look, we in Detroit, so you know it's gonna be random car parts thrown down.
Right. And so my thing is, as a cop, are you not, that's a crime scene now. Are you not gonna go seal it off and do an investigation? And the thing is right there, you know what I'm saying? It's right there.
And who was Johnny on the spot? Coach Cop.
Right.
1080-12, officer down, damn it. I said officer is the like he really cared about this dude.
Right.
That was some good acting.
Yeah, that's the thing that's getting me. It's like, why are you acting like you really liked him like that?
He gotta act like that.
No,
the other girl is on his tail.
Moochie.
I can't remember.
She didn't know
the people's name.
Moochie.
I call it Commander
right now, so he gotta play the part and act like he liked this dude.
Look,
but he already told her that he think he's dirty.
But she knew that.
But he
didn't know that.
Right.
Until after he died.
And then right before he died, they was in the car. You mean to tell me they bonded so well over some damn lottery tickets?
Right.
That all of a sudden, he's my partner. Get the cops, get the ambulance here now,
he gotta
damn
play
it.
The part.
Yeah.
He gotta play the part. But
I feel you, Mooch, because what would it be like if it's like, my partner's down.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's raining.
Look, if he was, how can I say it? You know how they got that blue wall of silence?
Yeah.
If he was one of those cops that broke the blue wall of silence, then the tone that you just took would have been like that.
So, but don't you feel like he broke that? Detective Lopez broke the blue walls because he's snitching on his partner to the Fed B.
Kind of, but like I said, he's still gonna play his part like that was his man because he know they sniffing around.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
listen, he knew they were sniffing around once they did the interview where he couldn't hear everything because the PA system was messed up.
Right.
So he's one step ahead of him for the simple fact of that.
And I believe they staged that. The PA system being messed up. I think somebody staged that.
Yeah, because it was like, why?
Yeah, stop it.
Couldn't hear. Everything was just so convenient.
Right. Yeah, that was just way too convenient for him not to live. I was like, man, like you said, she had already done spilled all the beans, basically. So she had done made the conscious decision. We're not gonna let him listen into what we talking about in here.
Right.
And remember, Detective Lopez was in there telling stuff that he really should not have known. Remember?
Exactly.
Interrogating little girl stuff he should not have known.
But the thing is, see, him acting like he cares so much, my problem with that is it doesn't really seem like an act because of the way he's going after Meech. You know? And so it makes it seem like, okay, well, when did you start caring about this guy?
He might be going after Meech to save his own skin because the Fed bees on that tail.
Right. But she can't prove
bring him out to dry.
Yeah, but she can't prove that he killed him. There's nothing that indicates that he killed that man.
No.
But see, for Coach Cop, Meech is a loose end that he's worried about because, like Meech said when they had their little meeting right here, I got stuff on you too, Coach Cop. I got stuff on you.
True.
You know, so
which he should have never said.
Right. He just
don't let nobody know you got the upper hand.
I don't know what's up with these idiots on this show.
Never let nobody know.
Like, why are you telling people? You don't tell people what
my next move.
So obviously, Miss K is talking about Monique.
Yes.
I'm obviously like I lived the life of crime.
Go ahead, dive on in that, Miss K. But let me just shout out my people. Okay. We've got 185 on Monday night.
Y'all hear this?
Tuesday.
No.
Came to see us Tuesday night. Please give us 185 likes. Share our content. Subscribe to Moochie and Miss K. They are a dynamic duo, better than Batman and Robin. Miss K, talk about Monique and Lamar coming through a window, and instead of just casually backing out the bathroom, she had to go in there and act like this.
Please show the scene. Look, you got to show it, man. Come on,
Moochie. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it.
Oh, damn.
Now, Miss K, I tell women, for whatever the reason, women sometimes will antagonize a man, punch him, and beat him as if there's some veil up that says you better not hit me. Like, I'm gonna call the police. Shit like that. No, you need to be mindful that everybody don't have this code of ethics.
Exactly.
You know good and damn well Lamar ain't got no code of ethics. Come on, man.
Thank you.
Meech, she could have got away with that. But Lamar, you're not going to get away with this thin veil of you better not put your hands on me. I'm a woman. So talk about it in this case.
Yeah, she got the nerve to hit him. I mean, she did a few things wrong. All right. First, I understand you want to get this crazy man out your house, but girl, the best thing for you to do is be cool. All right. Think of your next move, plot. All right. Act like everything is all good. All right.
Right.
It's all good. And then if you want to call the cops, you know, or run out of your house, get your daughter out of there. Let him be in the house and then you go run to a payphone or something like that. But her doing that and then she going to hit him. I mean, and in the arm that he got shot in on top of that.
Right. Well, if you're gonna hit him there, you need
do it hard enough.
Yes. You need to hit him so hard that you know you're gonna knock him down so you can get the hell out of there.
Right, exactly. Because he came back with some force, okay?
You ain't
like
lying.
Front and back. Like I said, oh my gosh. And he said, don't do nothing stupid. And she said, stupid was believing you would change. No, stupid is telling this man that you about to call the cops.
I don't know. All she had to do was be like, "You go ahead and tend to your wound."
Exactly.
And I'm gonna get her little snack because she just came. We just came in. She just came home from school.
Right.
Exactly.
I would have been playing the part.
Yes, I'd be like,
and then
just
I would
be
have been
quiet.
like, "Hello, 911."
Yep. Be like, all right, just be quiet because Zoe is in here. You know, still keep a little attitude, but act like you know. All right, well, Zoe's in here.
Or you could be slightly nurturing. Be like, you know what? Damn, I know you in your worst position. I'm gonna help you clean the wounds. Let me go get my bandages.
Look, let me go get you some witch hazel.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get these bandages. See, Moochie.
Let me get some witch hazel in the tweet.
What you gonna do with that?
Dig it all up in there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, let me get you some witch hazel.
Man.
And the tweezers so I can get that bullet out for you. Ow.
I bet you. And she would have offered the panty draws, even in the midst of that wound. I bet you he would have tried to get it in.
Right on the
Yes.
bathroom floor, just like
Right
he did
there.
in the bowling alley.
Right there.
Disgusting. Ugh.
Y'all gonna stop it. Y'all making me come out of character.
This girl, man, went there. Y'all, is y'all gonna let that bathroom scene go? When they were
No, I can't let it go.
Is y'all gonna let
I'm
it
mad
go?
at his shoes. I'm mad at them being on that bathroom floor, him hitting up from the back. I'm mad at all of that.
Woo.
And she let him do it.
Yes, she
Y'all,
is.
they could have went in the stall and got it in.
She is
Nobody ain't
desperate.
have to see all of that.
She's so
Moochie.
desperate.
Moochie, you saw that girl.
What about her?
You want her to hold up all that in the stall?
Look, some big girls could do all of that.
I'm not saying they can't.
Look, she could have got on the stall and just, poked it out.
Moochie, she was on the floor with it poked out.
Somebody said BMF after dark.
Y'all are nuts, man. God.
Look. I'm just saying, look, she didn't. I was so mad that he beat her up like that.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
And
I mean, it's
blacked,
real.
Look, he blacked out.
Yeah.
Let's just get that right. He blacked out, and then he came to when he heard the little girl voice.
And I do believe that he genuinely cares for that little girl.
Yeah.
Because whenever he zones,
he got too much crazy in him.
He do. But I think if he was to go to therapy and they needed something that could be a position to angle him back, you could use that little girl.
Let's rewind it back. Come on now. We in the 80s.
Oh, that's right.
Look, ain't no black person going to no therapy.
That's right. Especially not no Lamar.
You crazy?
Especially not no Lamar. He ain't going to no therapy.
He ain't going to no doggone therapy.
So Miss K, Cash Doll, the actress playing Monique, said that this past week was her last episode. Do you think she is officially done, or is she just saying she was done for this season? Because she is having a baby.
Oh, I don't know. I could see her being done, to be honest.
I could too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking she's done. What more are they
I don't really
her?
see. I don't see much more of a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Okay, somebody got a question, Lamont.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm scared, man. Y'all done got these people riled up. It's probably juices flowing everywhere. Here we go.
Stop.
I got a question for you, Lamont. Do you think that if he was able to take little Misha's sister, that he would have done any harm to her, knowing that he loved the kids? Are you talking about Lamar? I wonder if she's talking about Lamar.
Yeah, she got to put up. If she talking about Lamar, come on, answer us, girl.
I think
it's Lamar.
I think that Lamar.
Now she said me.
Oh, she said Meech. Oh, do I think Meech? I don't know.
Meech wouldn't have hurt her.
I don't know. I think that's up in the air. I really do. Because
little Meech's sister. I think when she put Misha, she meant to say Meech. So I think she's talking about if Lamar would have taken Meech's sister, Nikki.
Oh, he would have killed Nikki. Question. No question. There is no question. Nikki would have been done. Did you see how quickly he was willing to kill Lamar? I mean, kill Darius Obama.
He got the milk box with the missing child on it.
Right.
He was ready to dead her.
Yeah.
If he stabbed that boy like that.
So quick.
Exactly.
And then gonna have the nerve to stab him and say, I'm sorry.
Sorry, little man, I gotta turn your water off. Shut up. Ever since PM taught him that daggone saying, he ain't stopped saying
turn your water off?
Yes.
Yeah.
He said, sorry, little man, I have to turn your water off.
I was watching stuff to keep up, but I wasn't on my A game like how I usually be taking my notes.
Yo, that turn your water off phrase that became his after PM taught him that. He kept
stole
saying it. He
stole
said,
Look, when
yes, he said,
listening
Monique.
to turn off the lights. You
Mhm.
know he looked turned.
Like, that
I
man
mean,
is something else.
serious.
Oh, can I say something real quick about him?
Oh, go for it.
I remember how I was like, I enjoy watching him.
Mhm.
That's done now. I'm ready for
Ooh.
him to go. Like,
Ooh.
he's
Why?
done too much.
Why? Tell me
When
why.
he killed PM, I was like, okay, you got to go, bro.
Oh, he killed her little boyfriend. So now
He was-
now she mad.
He
Now
wasn't
the
my
alcoholic?
boyfriend. I'm talking about Lamont. He killed PM. Like, he wasn't my boyfriend. I just liked his character, right? And so I was like, oh, you got to go. You know, like you doing too much now. But what I want to say about that actor that plays him, I forgot. I watched him on the interview. Yo, it's amazing to watch him like even talk because he has like this British accent and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And he just seemed like obviously, total different person. They're acting. So it's just two different people that you're seeing almost. It's just
Right.
like,
It is.
this
it
is
is.
nuts.
Lamar
We
got a
just did
British
that
accent
tonight.
too.
That's what I'm talking about, Lamont.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's different.
Yeah. Yep.
Just like dude me and Moochie just interviewed before you got up here.
Uh-huh.
On screen, he plays the antagonist, the villain.
Oh wow. I was on for a little minute and I said, okay, time to get off because I don't want no spoilers.
Yeah, she didn't see it. She didn't watch none of it yet. She gonna watch. She's trying to catch up.
Okay.
Yeah.
She says she gonna catch up.
Well,
I'm gonna see if I can binge watch.
Yeah, dude plays. His personality is the complete opposite.
Yeah, he seems so pleasant.
He's very pleasant.
Mhm.
He's very pleasant. But on the show, he's pleasant like a gnat that done flew in a man's penis hole. That's how pleasant he is. That's how
Lamont,
pleasant he is.
my god.
Look, he has that demeanor when he's playing this character where you would be scared to approach him.
Right.
But when we interviewed him tonight, I saw a different side.
Totally different. I mean,
And
because I didn't
know that he acted with Michael K. Williams too.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
I put the picture up.
Yeah, what I was gonna also say is with that, he might be a memorable character like that.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I see this going somewhere with this. But let's go back to what we was talking about.
Right.
Yeah. I can see them calling me up, be like, Lamont, you want to come be a dummy or a stunt double or something on Hightown? I'm like, hell yeah. Where I got to meet y'all there? I can fly there myself.
Yes.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna get y'all to one more thing, and I will get you ladies out of here, and I'll bid y'all adieu till Friday. Miss K, I'll start with you. So Lamar's sitting here looking like he about to be on set with MacGyver, duct tape, milk carton, fire, gun, all that. Then all of a sudden he's going outside, got a Superman black coat on too, by the way. Look who rolls up on him. Tiny rolls up on him and put one in him. He goes down, the black Superman goes down. But Miss K, this is what had me worried. When you got a man this crazy, it's better for you to be in front of him than behind him. When these dudes was trying to go up and down stairs looking for him, Miss K, I was very concerned.
Nervous for them, right?
Yeah. I thought somebody, Achilles, was about to get sawed off. So tell me how you felt about that scene, Miss K.
I'm tired a little bit of people getting shot at with machine guns and hardly getting hit. Okay. Either they get hit, or they not getting hit at all. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, we're going back to raising Canaan here.
Marvin, your boy Marvin.
He wasn't a bad shot like Marvin.
Right. But I'm like just saying, no, like Lulu. I'm like, what is happening here? Like, can we shoot somebody? Lamar has to go. Do it right. Listen, I don't want to be an assassin. I love the Lord, so I don't want to talk like that. But man, oh man, if I had that mindset, they wouldn't see me coming.
They sure wouldn't. Damn right. Wouldn't see you, your light skin. They ain't gonna see you coming. Moochie, fill in the gaps before we get out of here. What do you think about this thing?
Look, he should have got the bullseye, yo. He should have got the bullseye. I don't know how he missed. And he saw his face. So
he
now
did. Yep.
if he's on the hunt next episode, he coming for him.
Question: do you think that he gonna die? Do you think? Well, let me rephrase the question. Are we gonna see any more deaths in the finale?
I think he might be one of them. If it ain't one of him, it was one of the 3 that went in the house. Because I think he was in the black car. I think he was in this car that's right behind you when he came, because it was blood on the door when he came here, right where the picture you showing now.
Right.
I think he's in that car. Because
No,
he wasn't in
right.
the house, but then again, he could have been in that last room they checked, in the closet, because they didn't check the closet. They didn't look too good for him to me.
They didn't. And I'm sorry, I don't know if I would have went in the house like you said.
He's
Lamont.
like the boogeyman of this,
Right.
of this series.
I'd be like, well, we're gonna have to catch him another day.
I'm gonna tell you like I used to tell my homeboys. One of my homeboys on the football team, bruh, who going behind that? Anybody going behind that? I ain't going behind that. No, the dude too crazy. Ain't nobody going in there behind it. No.
He's
I don't
boogeyman
know.
of the series.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get killed. Talking about Tiny, maybe the big dude will. There needs to be somebody. Yeah, I know. I don't want him either. I don't even know him like that, but I'm almost saying I don't want him.
No, not my man Pork Chop Hood. No.
But the reason why I'm saying this is because look, we need some type of conflict to happen when, and this is just me talking, when or if Femel comes back.
Okay.
And so Tiny would be the one that Femel would have to go head up with or whatever, because he see that a lot of things has changed since he left.
Right.
You know? And so I just think that it would be a little premature if they took him out of it.
Okay.
I don't know. But you never know, because they took my man PM off, so come on now.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of y'all super chatted. This is for y'all because Miss K still mad about PM Dawn.
What the heck is that about?
That's my thank you to the super chatters, Miss K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's my thank you to the super chatters for coming through, holding us down the way they always do. You know how these people look out for us. So I'll ask you, ladies, before we get out of here, Miss K, what you got going on your channel that the people can look forward to seeing?
If you didn't check out my BMF review, you can go check that out. It's up. Insecure video is up. I'm still, for my people that follow the Oval, you already know how your girl feels. So I'm taking my time putting those videos out. So if you're willing to wait patiently, that's coming as well. And I want to do a special video for BMF, the season finale. So stay tuned for that. I'm trying my best to have a special guest with me. So we'll see.
Okay. I heard that. Okay. Yeah. And what you got going on your channel, Moochie?
All right. I'm still a little thrown off. I'm trying to hit the ground running. I got Queens. I got BMF. And I'm also doing Dexter.
Ooh.
Bow wow. Yippee yo, yippee yay. Throw the hammers up if you got some hay. Okay.
Hey.
She in there getting it in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to entertain you guys for a good night. Thank you for all you that came to watch the interview and come see Moochie give out her fan question. Thank you for coming to see Miss K and coming to see us in BMF. We wound up getting 200 people on a Tuesday night.
Nice.
Amazing. So next week, y'all.
Free, y'all.
Next week, the schedule is going to be, we've got Power coming back to go with this finale. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that schedule. I'm thinking I'm going to do Monday's going to be BMF, and then I'll save Tuesday with Miss K for Power, or I might flip-flop it. I don't know.
Ain't B Avery coming back for Power?
He is coming back, and he wants to do Tuesday night.
Okay, yeah. So
and Crystal, my wife, she wants to review Power too. And there's no woman I love antagonizing on live TV more
You're
than the
so
one I'm
bad.
married to.
Crystal.
But she does such a good job, of she knows how to brush me off in a way. I had to really dig at her to get her to react. So that's what makes it good. So
Yeah.
man, it's about to go down, y'all. Stick with us. We'll continue to try to entertain y'all and make it fun. We'll have a lot of videos coming up, and don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, get those life gains, subscribe to my sisters right here. Till that next Sexy as Hell video for me, it'll be tomorrow. I'll see you.
Bye-bye.